Dear all, I would like to invite you for the upcoming self-development session.
First of all, it's not easy to be in your position and think organically from a psychological plane. From psychological perspective, every problem, when it falls on you, you have two dimensions to it. One is physical and one is psychological. In psychology, again, it has three impacts. One is thought, one is emotion, and one is identity. When you face a problem, it may have a biological implication. It may create a pain or suffering. But parallelly, it creates a psychological inflictions as well. It creates an impact on your psychological plane too. It may emotionally trigger certain negative emotions. Also, it can trigger negative thoughts, and it can wound your identity, which you have been creating from a very, very young age. It has been created with a lot of success, a lot of good emotions, thoughts, security, family accomplishments, and that identity too gets wounded with the external factor. These wounds, these emotions and thoughts, they are clustered and it becomes the negative baggage. Unresolved baggages create stress in you, and sometime for few it also affects organically through your biological symptoms or diseases. Those diseases are called as psychosomatic or psychophysiological diseases. But these diseases are just not for your own self, like you're not hallucinating it. It can impact your body organically too. The stress which has been accumulated in your mind, in your burdened your psychological plane, it impacts your body sometime or other. So when you face a problem, it's just not about that moment. It is also you're facing with the past burdens on you. You're having a stress baggage, and also on the current scenario, you're facing a problem. So it's kind of a double dose to your psychological plane. Already you had some stress, and now you have a problem, a disease like cancer on your hands. Like, how are you going to deal both of it? Without a positive energy, without any enthusiasm. You may want to live. You may have commitments. You may have solutions too from your doctors. But What is your attitude? How are you going to have your attitude intact is the biggest question. So, while you're facing a problem, I would suggest to go into your past and resolve your previous problems too. Resolve your previous anxieties. Resolve your previous pressure, tension, stress, negative moments, whatever comes your way. We may not be able to correlate the problem previously happened and the contemporary current problems. You may not be able to relate what stress created what problem. But somehow or other, if we could go deep into our mind and resolve all the issues by forgiving, forgetting, or being self compassionate, by some resolving solutions or sentences, I think that will clear the burden from your mind, and it will give you a fresh attitude, a fresh mind to see your current problem with more clarity and with a lot of enthusiasm and positive energy. And that positive energy is very useful to help you fight this disease, will help you to take your commitments and your life more seriously in a positive way. To have a positive outlook and manage the current scenario, I suggest to go deep into your mind and find out what stressed you out. Slowly try to resolve all the past. Make a clean slate of your psychological plane. That will help you a lot.
Thank you. Hope you liked the video. Remember to subscribe, like, and click the notification icon for updates.